Alright, I think there we go. Welcome guys to the stream. It's been a while, so sorry if I'm a bit rusty, but yeah, bit of leveling in the new Hellground, relaunched Hellground TBC server. Currently level 41 and we'll try to get to level 45, maybe 46 today. Doing a few more quests in Stranglethorn and yeah, just some chill leveling. Very relaxed, very set back, nothing too major. And yeah, it's been a while, so I figured, hey, why not show you my progress? I kinda tried to wait for a level where it was about the same level where I left off on the Elysium vanilla PvP realm, so it wouldn't be the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's still vanilla leveling, and I could imagine a lot of you are probably rather sick of this by now. But still, I mean, it's a ×2 server, so I kinda hope to, well, get ahead fast and show you TBC content very soon. That's the main reason why I'm doing this, because right now there's a really big lag in TBC servers. Like in TBC content overall. And I think it would be really nice to show some dungeon runs, maybe a few raids, so yeah. I have to say though, I'm very rusty when it comes to Burning Crusade, since the private server scene is really a bit underdeveloped in that kind of progression, or expansion I should say. It's, well, although I really played it a lot back in retail and I had a lot of fun, and it's one of my favorite expansions, I think, right after Wrath of the Lich King. I'm very rusty when it comes to this, so I hope I won't totally embarrass myself. We'll try to check a few things today. There are some minor changes. For once, I would like to watch the stream over the smartphone, so I can read the chat very easily and don't have to look too far away. I really hope this will work out. Let's see. Yeah, there's my sorry guys. Live chat. There we go. Hey Sky. Okay, alright. At least I can see the chat. That's basically everything I want to do on this smartphone. So yeah, now we should be set. Sorry for the slight delay there. Probably should have thought about this earlier. The thing is, you can't really check live streams or like the comment section, everything, live chat without actually doing a live stream. So I mean, I can kind of have a preview of things, but without like the stream setting and everything, it's hard to see the chat. So welcome again. Clumsy start, but yeah, have to get into the streaming mood again. It's been a while. Last one was on the Ice Crown, the Wrath of the Lich King server. Unfortunately, that didn't go too well. Pretty buggy server, and the population just didn't hold up. Yeah, Stranglethorn Vale is pretty packed at the moment, you're right. Started here today at level 30 and that was pretty painful. You're kinda at the bottom of the food chain and you just get ganked and killed. But now since I'm level 41, I think I have a pretty good chance of surviving. I think overall I'm ahead right now in terms of level. Maybe like average, maybe a bit above average. I guess the majority is currently around level 30 maybe. End of 20, 30, 31 maybe. And so yeah. The thing is, I spend a lot of time leveling professions and everything. Even stuff like fishing and cooking, and that consumes also a lot of time. To be honest, I thought about ditching it right now, because I think it's very important to stay ahead at this current state of the game. I mean, there are around 4,000 players on the server, and I guess if you like fall behind or get into this majority, like in the mainstream of people, then it can be really bothersome to level. I mean, especially if you come to TBC content. Hellfire Peninsula, I think, will be packed, and getting there a little bit before everyone else, or like just with a few people, I think will be really important. So I will make this my priority right now. Again, I think I can level working up at a later point, because otherwise I think questing will be absolutely horrible if you just fall too far behind. Hey everyone, played, I can check that out. Leveling experience. I have to say the vanilla leveling experience is... Holy shit. That looks amazing. It's pretty bad, actually. The thing is, I don't think Hellground cares too much about vanilla content, and that's the reason. I have 1 day and 2 hours right now, so I'm really slow. I could be like level... With a playtime like this, I think I could be around level 52. But yeah, I wasted a lot of time fishing and skilling and walking back and forth between capitals to skill up certain stuff, so could be much higher by this point. But yeah, what was I saying? Vanilla content. Like the leveling, it's okay though. It's not completely broken. I think there were like 1 or 2 quests I couldn't do, but overall, like, get ahead. It's not too bad. Like, they have a really high respawn rate, so you don't really have to contest for too much. Again, the reason for that also could be that I'm a bit ahead of the groups, so I have a pretty good time leveling. I could imagine that if you are like with the majority of people right now, then it is really hard. Other than that, like a lot of basic bugs, like pathfinding bugs, the enemies don't really, like, especially caster enemies are really bugged. And I think like melee enemies do way too less damage. I mean, you just have to look at my pet. It takes like 10 to 19 damage from a mob that's on my level range, so that's really, really low. So you can, especially if you have a pet, you can really just tank everything, or if you are a tank, you can AoE pull, I guess. So yeah, the scaling seems to be a bit off, the mechanics seems to be a bit off from time to time. But like, you get ahead. I mean, that's the nice thing. I really like the 2 times experience rate, since if there's a quest line not working, then you can kind of balance that out. And you also, like, it's just very nice, since I recently leveled on Elysium, and going through the vanilla content at ×1 XP rate, I probably wouldn't play on the server. It's just like, I'm already kind of burned out on the vanilla content, and like the ×2 experience rate really helps. So that's kind of nice. So you might say now, okay, if vanilla already is kinda meh, kinda subpar to everything, why even bother playing on the server? I just think I kinda have the hopes, and I also did some beta testing, and the TBC content is much more polished. There are still bugs, and everyone will tell you that. But it's much better than the vanilla content right now. So I also hope that the raids and the dungeons will be at a better level. I saw a few videos, like some dungeons seem to be a bit broken, not really working completely fine. But I mean, that's okay. Like, it's so long since I played TBC content, and I'm really looking forward to a server. If the population is okay, if dungeons are manageable, then I take it, you know. I'm really not... I think it's very hard to have a high standard for TBC content right now. So I just take everything that I get, because it's been so long. It was a really annoying song. I'm sorry for that. I didn't even skip it since I was like in a rambling mode. It's a playlist. I think I have to kick a few things out. By the way, if anything's too loud, if anything is too quiet, please just let me know. I will try to fix things. If anything is wrong with the stream, if you have any questions, then please let me know. I'm here for you. Said that the live stream was offline. Sorry if that happened. It's one of the reasons why I don't live stream that often anymore, because even though my settings are already way below the actual settings that I could use regarding to my provider, I still get like those cutoffs, and it's really annoying. I have no idea why that's the case. And I can't seem to fix it apparently, and it's really something that's been bothering me. So as you can see, the respawn rate really is on point. 1 or 2 days ago it was like way too high. When it launched there was like no dynamic respawn, and people were complaining that it was basically impossible to get along or like to get ahead, since everything stayed dead. And then they completely overdid it. Like, it was insane. There were like areas that were just death traps. It kinda helped that the enemy damage was undertuned. So, I mean, they didn't deal as much damage and it was kinda possible to survive. But like, you couldn't drink or eat anything, because as soon as you were done with 1 or 2 mobs, they were like, I don't know, already like 1 or 2 respawning right at that spot. So I think now it's a bit more balanced, like it's a nice respawn rate. Again, like, I might have a better experience here since I'm a bit ahead, but overall I think as it is right now, this is a pretty good respawn rate. One thing that I experienced though is that certain things like collect quests, like if you have to collect a certain item or like something that respawns, take ages. Especially like in the starting area, there were a few things like break a few eggs, like the quest with the raptor eggs right at the start. Or like with the harpies in Dorothea, where you have to gather certain goodies. Those quests were really broken. Like, you couldn't do them because the respawn rate was, I think, 10 minutes or something, so really annoying. But yeah, the rest is okay now. Okay, almost done in this area. If it stays that quiet, I really like Stranglethorn, one of my favorite zones. Again, super glad I'm a bit on top of the level in this area right now. Could imagine like starting out at the moment, trying to do Nesingwary's. I could imagine Nesingwary's camp is just a graveyard at the moment. But I'm also looking forward to the Hinterlands and to Tanaris. Those will be the next points we are going to go to. Probably Tanaris right after this. We should be level 43 once we get there, and then doing some Tanaris quests until we are level, let's say 45, and then we go to the Hinterlands. I'm not too sure right now about the runes in TBC, like the troll runes in the Hinterlands, if they are elite or not, because in vanilla they were, but in TBC they nerfed a lot of content like this. For example, like the Hunter quest line, like the became Hunter quest line here in Stranglethorn got completely nerfed. So there are no elite mobs anymore. It's like really just normal NPCs. So I'm not too sure about the trolls. I just hope that they are not elite. And even if they are, I think there will be a lot of people that we can group up with, so it's not that big of a deal. But in Crusade is a really convenient expansion. Like it's still kind of challenging and can be hard at times, especially like the heroic dungeons and everything. It's really no face roll, and still it has a bunch of quality of life improvements over vanilla, and feels just way more polished. And I don't know. I really enjoy it. I think I would prefer it over vanilla and a little bit under Wrath of Lich King. I'm a really big fan of Wrath. It's probably because of the lore though. Like playing Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne. I mean, you already have some kind of affiliation to Illidan and Kel'Thas and the Naga. I'm not too sure what was Lady Vash. But like, I mean, it's the fucking Lich King, and it's really hard to compete against that, I guess. So also in terms of lore, I think Wrath of the Lich King takes the cake. Sorry, but no way I can get anywhere near Realm first or third, or I think even top 10. Interesting that that one drops here. And Swiftwind, that's a really nice crossbow. Cool. Only problem is that it's a crossbow. It will take very long to level. But I think we have to level it anyway at a certain point. I mean, can't really get around it. Like leveling like weapon skills in general. That's really a thing I don't appreciate about whole World of Warcraft. But yeah, regarding the ramp first and everything like that, I think there are already people in the Hellfire Peninsula and like clearing TBC leveling content, so there's no way I'm super far behind when it comes to that. Keep in mind it's ×2, so yeah. Bunch of good stuff dropped. Didn't even realize. Unfortunately, we don't have too much backspace. I recently tried to tame a gorilla. I mean, I did tame a gorilla and try to go for some AoE farming, since it's something that I recently did in Wrath of the Lich King, but it doesn't work in TBC. Just don't really have too much damage to support a strategy like that. And also the way the kind of pet system works in TBC, with the, like, going from, what's the first stage? Let's say repulsive. It's not the first stage, but like your pet hates you, to level 6 where your pet is your best friend. And like it would take a really long time to get this gorilla up to the point where my raptor is right now. Oh, by the way, I hate this leveling zone. It's one of my least favorites. Just hope we won't get into too much trouble here with the respawn rates. I also don't want to bother with this whole gorilla AoE thing right now, because once we get to TBC content, there will be... Stop, that root won't attack me. Yeah. We will get a Ravager, like those alien-like creatures, like on 4 legs. You probably know what I mean. Oh, wonderful. Oh, there's 2 guys. You know, it's always so nice. Maybe... No, he won't go down. Not focused on him. You know, I never attack people. I never do. And if I ever get one Alliance player that complains about getting ganked by Horde, like... Because to be honest, like, I get this all the time. Oh, Horde always attacks on site and everything, but to be honest, Alliance players are pigs. Like, literally. There was like 1 occasion out of 10 where I didn't get attacked by an Alliance player, really. I always try to be friendly, I even like kill mobs for them, so I signature, hey, I'm a good guy, I won't do you any harm. 99% of the time I get ambushed, and it's so like it's so annoying, really. I just want to level a bit, get along, and yeah, I shouldn't rage about this, but the thing is, like, this hypocrisy, because I get this all the time, like in forums on Reddit. Yeah, Alliance players, they always get ganked, and like they try to be helpful and everything. No, bullshit. And it's like on different servers. It's not only Hellground. It's like I get ambushed all the time when I play board. Like, oh well. I guess it's like a circle, right? Alliance players get ganked, then they kind of are holding a crutch and they are going for the next horde player. Then the horde player dies and gets angry and goes out for the next alliance player. I mean, what can you do? It's a PvP server, right? Can't really complain about that, I guess. Still annoying. I'm doing great, thanks Khan? Sorry, I'm really not too sure how to pronounce your name. Pop is great, population is around 4,000 people right now. Like for a TBC server this is amazing. And what you also have to think about is that the ping is like, it's really good. Like I have a very good leveling experience so far if I don't get ganked obviously, but yeah, it's really nice. Looks like they are gone, so let's hope we can level in peace now. Yeah, this will be a pain to level this crossbow. And the thing is though, like I think at the like third quest or something on TBC, like on the Hellfire Peninsula, you get like a crossbow like from the starting weapons, and yeah. I mean, it's something everybody has to go through, I guess. Skilling weapons. I think in my 12 years of playing World of Warcraft, I've never never encountered anyone that was like, yeah, weapon skilling. That's the shit. I love me some weapon skilling. Just feels like one of those really old mechanics just to increase your playtime and just to, well, invest into more game time. There's a possibility that those tinkers that usually summon some sort of golem-like miniature monsters, apparently they don't do it, which would be really nice, because this area can be also like a death trap if you are not careful. I hate to throw stuff away. Yeah, you're right, it's by far the highest TBC population server out there. It's just like, it did fall into a very good time window. Like, I mean, Elysium got criticized very heavily, and I mean the craving for a TBC server has been very high for a very long time now. So it looks like they seized the opportunity. Oh, holy shit, that looks dangerous. Weather in Germany has been great today. One of the questions I remember right now. Also like, all of this music is just... Nope. Have to get into this whole streamer shtick again to switch a bit around here. Look at the chat from time to time. 19 players, or like 90 people watching. Hello again. Thanks for tuning into the stream. What else is there? Recently got a comment that I should respond way more often to chat and everything, so we'll try to do a better job at that. Yeah, exactly, Ivan. It will run away then. It takes some time, like you really have to... Ooh, nice. You really have to neglect it. Okay. But yeah, indeed, it will run away eventually. They have like different kinds of food. So like the raptor will eat, I think, meat only. If you have like a gorilla, he will eat fungi. I guess mushroom is the better word. Or vegetables. If you have like a bear, bears I think eat basically everything. And yeah, so you have to feed them, and the thing is, like in vanilla and TBC they changed it later, but in vanilla and TBC you had like certain friendship levels. So first off, your pet is really low on loyalty, and it takes a very long time until it respects you and it follows you. So much items, wow. Oh. I don't know what to throw away. Damn. But like for example this mob, like this pet right here that I have currently, I have this one since level 11, and I think around level 30 it became like best friend. And like before that, it loses happiness very fast. So at the start you have to feed it like every 2 minutes, which can be a bit tedious, and that's why you should stick to a pet, from my experience. But sometimes you have to like tame another pet to learn their abilities. Only like you don't really have to keep them, just like to tame them, rock with them for like few minutes, and then usually you learn a new ability, which can be very handy. But yeah, once the loyalty goes up a little bit, then you don't have to feed those pets that much anymore. So it's very handy. Otherwise, it would take way too long. Ah, there's one of those compact harvest reapers, I hate them. But if that one drops one more of those crystals, we actually did very good on this quest. I had way worse experience like with this area. Alright, okay, let's get out of here. I would like to move on, but I'm just like way too greedy. Hate to throw stuff away. Also, like, I got a lot of weapons, so like it looks like cray crap, but like on the new server, this stuff is like worth the most because no one has gold. Maybe besides mats and really good items, you barely sell anything on the auction house. So what I like to do is really just to send stuff like this to another character, like to bank character, and maybe sell it later, or maybe even disenchant it on a like a twink for later purposes. So having gray items like these right here, like I think all of this combined already is like 2 gold or something, which is really not too shabby on a new server. By the way, I could have riding by now, and at the end of TBC they changed it to... Please don't. They changed it to level 30 and I think 40 gold. 40 gold total in cost. Like I think 30 for the riding skill and then like 9 gold for the mount itself. So as you can see, I'm lacking gold right now, and the problem is really that I, like, by bringing up leatherworking and like also cooking, you invest in a few things, especially like the skill ups, like if you want to increase your skill level. Sorry if that was loud, kind of popped my mic there. So yeah, that's a bit annoying, I guess. Otherwise I could have riding by this point. We'll try to get this as soon as possible. I mean, as a hunter, it's not the worst thing since you have the aspect. But of course it would be nice to increase your riding skill by a bit.
What can I help you with?
Alright. Stuff like guns or like weapons, I rarely put weapons into the auction house. This one is pretty good though. Like, I mean, we are a hunter, we don't really need weapons that much, but like a rogue, for example, I guess would really like a weapon like this. So currently I'm thinking about selling this in the auction house. Alright. Yeah, also got a nice blue drop right here, like a bind on equip one. I think I was there. Like, that's the thing though. I mean, you can sell the stuff, for example, like for 1 gold 50. And anyone around this level range really wants also to get his mount, and you will barely find someone that is willing to spend like 2 gold right now. Like on a fresh server, it's almost impossible to find someone that will spend that amount. So I don't think I will sell it in the auction house. At least not now, maybe later, or maybe I disenchant it, I'm not too sure. I really could use the gold though, that's the point. Haven't read the chat in a while, so I'm just going to... Yeah, Discord, that's a good idea. We'll think about it. Might be something for a later stream. This will be something that we are going to sell in Booty Bay rather than in one of the capital cities. Because I'm not going to do the quest line. I always try to manage my stuff, so you have a certain... how can I put it? That's actually a pretty good necklace. So for example, I will be just... like this will be a package I will just send back to me. Because this is stuff I will use on this character, so I always try to have those neat packages that I can just resend. Yeah, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, we'll sell this and this. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to sell this right now.
What do you need?
It's kind of painful, but like I really need to go to get my writing skill finally, and like I think with weapons it's okay. I have a bunch of stuff on my alternative character, like on my bank character. He's like full with gems and greens and mats, but it, like again, it's really not that easy to sell stuff right now because everyone is trying to keep their goal together. Oh well. Really nice drop though, like the large knapsack. Only unfortunate thing is that I just purchased this hairy brown bag. I was like, I recently was rocking 6 slot bags. And so I finally was like, okay, fuck it, we are going to at least purchase one more 10 slot bag, and I spent like a gold and something on this one, and like 10 minutes later the large knapsack drops. But I mean, it's still a nice drop. I'm not complaining. I guess I am, but it's nice. Okay, bunch of quests to end in there. I think like 2 of the, no, only the, probably, yeah, could have skipped this one. I mean, it's kind of nice to get some better pants, I guess, because from this quest we will get some very neat ones. So I guess it's worth it in that kind of way.
Well met. Light question.
Also get a level, nice.
Light be with you. Safe travels.
But yeah, might not have been that worth it to go over here, since after doing this quest right here we still have to go back, so... I mean, you always should try to do quests and like to... how can I put this? To do quests very efficiently, like not waste too much working time. Add-ons. Oh, bye Sawyer. Thanks for tuning in and know my parents. Like they know I do YouTube like on the side, but they are not watching my videos. Add-ons, I think like around 10. Like I have a auction add-on, I have the Carbonite, like the quest add-on you can see here, like with the colors and stuff. What else do I got? Like bartender, right? That's the thing. I think I can just check actually, yeah. Then the add-on control panel, Atlas Loot, Bagnon like for the bags. Then we have Omni CC, so I see when stuff comes off cooldown. Then player XP bar, like that's an add-on if you have bartender. Bartender tends to swallow your XP bar, so I have an extra XP bar add-on for that. And yeah, that's about it. Cooldown pulls, like little flash in front of your screen, so you kind of know about your rotations and everything, like when stuff is off cooldown again. Yeah, that's about it. I think it's like 10 add-ons or something. Pretty basic ones though, like nothing too crazy. I only did that because he attacked an alliance player. Unfortunately, I was not there in time to save the other guy, but again, usually I don't attack players. Also, I think I remember the name Madman. I think that's the guy that attacked me when I was like level 34 or something, and he was around level 35. So it looks like I kinda got ahead of him. But yeah. To some extent I kinda regret trying to bring up my letterworking with me, because I mean, in the first levels it's still very easy and not too expensive. But again, since I want to stay ahead, like, I mean, there was like no chance from the beginning that we would get like get us to a stage where we can actually transition into TBC and also have like the letterworking upgraded, because it takes a really long time grinding Yetis in Winter Grasp and a bunch of other stuff. You need a ton of leather. So there really was never really a chance for me to bring this up while I level. So it's a bit of a waste of time. I guess I can still do it later though. Most important part is the skinning, so I still can already gather the mats that I will need later. So that's the most important thing, and I already did that, I guess. And I guess also first aid would be very good, but kinda lagged out on the wool cloth. Like I have a ton of silk right now, but like no wool cloth, and that time window already closed. Like that window where you can obtain it. So I would have to invest in buying it from the auction house. I'm not too sure if I want to do that right now. Or like if I want to farm it myself from grey mobs. I mean, obviously I don't want to, but I might have to. But yeah. I guess you learn from your mistakes, and if I could give you a tip, then it's probably if you plan to level up your professions while you yourself are leveling, then maybe try to be smart about it and really just bring the stuff up that you would otherwise be wasted. Maybe just take 2 gathering professions and try to keep up with your basically mining or herbalism, so you will be able to obtain stuff in the Burning Crusade content. I mean, as long as you save up the mats that you gather, I guess it's okay. That's a really relaxed leveling right now here. I enjoyed it. No enemies, just a few beasts around my level range. That's really nice. I decided to skip headhunting. I think there's a bunch of follow-up for that one though, which is a bit annoying. But like I killed 8 of those trolls up there, and there were a ton of people who contested for those enemies, and yeah, didn't have a chance to get anything. Killed 8 NPCs and none of those shrunken heads dropped, so going to skip that one again. Like with a 2 times XP server, you kind of have the luxury of really just not doing some of the stuff. If you could be a bit more specific about the Discord kind of request, like I'm not too sure if do you mean like with Orkbit or like with other privates or like private content creators, or should I get a Discord channel myself? And regarding your like with the key bindings, I don't have a video about that, but it's like a very specific thing, I guess, you know. I mean, I always figured that everybody would be about setting up the key bindings for himself, like for the feel or for her feel that's important. Wow, nice Lions player, that's kinda neat. Yeah, see here, that's the thing, like produced a bunch of stuff. Did cost a ton of money because otherwise I could have just sold the medium ladder or didn't have to buy the mats and everything. And yeah, nobody's buying that stuff, so that's a bit annoying. I think I sold maybe like... maybe I sold like 4. So it's not that bad, like... it's okay, I guess. But if you compare it to the money you would get by just selling the mats, then it's like a difference like day and night. I guess it also comes down to your personal preference. If you really don't want to rush through the game, like if this wouldn't be a race right now, I mean, for me, it's not really a race, since I know I have no chance of gaining even top 10 or anything. But it's kind of a race in the sense that it's very important to stay a bit ahead right now and not get swallowed by the mainstream. So if you don't really care about that, and if you are fine with well, having to contest with other players, for mobs and stuff like that, I guess then just wait and just take your time. Because usually I do, like, I think there was never a character that I leveled without bringing the professions up while leveling. Like I never just leveled a character and got the professions later. For some reason I really always went for the professions and try to have them on par with my level. But I guess in this case I will make a slight exception, just for the sake of being able to level very, very smooth and fast. I will just save up the stuff and yeah, then we will be fine. Probably waiting for the boss mob, like the boss raptor, Tethys or Tethys. The thing about fishing though is that, like, on a server where everybody tries to race and he tries to get ahead fast, nobody is really bothering with fishing or like with those floating wreckages, and I've seen a ton of them, and it's a bit unfortunate, I guess, since there can be some very good loot in them, even like the low level ones that I already obtained with, like, I at least have it at a 101. But at this level right now, I would just miss, like I wouldn't be able to get any fish. But yeah, even the low-level trunks, yeah, the low-level chests, they provide you with a bunch of really good mats. So I guess that's a nice thing if you really bother with this stuff on a server where nobody bothers with it, that you get some goodies. Still a 450 Q, that's pretty crazy. I did shave my mustache. Was like 2 months. No, that's not right. Like half a year ago or something. Once it grew back, I started YouTube. Yeah, I tried it out since sometimes I don't feel like having it, but I look like shit. Like I'm not even a joke. Like I don't know even how to explain it. Like I look 10 years younger, but not in a good way. More like in a ugh, what is that kind of way. Even worse, this beard right here, like it's like a frame. If I don't have this beard, it's so weird. It's really hard to describe. I guess you really would have to see it. But it looks like shit. Yeah, very bad. Even my girlfriend, like, super supportive. Best human I know, like, best human in the world. Even though she appreciates me and she's very supportive of me, and she was like, yeah, just shave it up, it's okay. But once it was gone, like, we both knew, holy shit, this was a mistake. Like, instant regret. Yeah, well, so you probably will never see me shave off my mustache. Maybe at a certain point, like something insane. If we ever get to, I don't know, 10,000 subscribers, or like I probably shouldn't even say that. Like, but yeah, maybe if something insane like that happens one day. Alright, by the way, everybody, we are like 1 hour in, so if you enjoy the stream and if you want to help me out a bit, then leaving a like would be much appreciated. Really not the kind of guy who likes to ask someone for that. I guess if you enjoy something, then you enjoy it, like it's your decision, obviously. But I mean, I can only remind you, I can only tell you how much it helps out. So yeah, if you enjoyed, then would be much appreciated. Leveling a hunter is so relaxing, and the nice part is hunters are still a very good class in TBC, like in terms of DPS. Beastmaster hunters are really good, especially like late content. I think might, like at the early stages, I'm not so sure right now. Again, it's been a while. I think at the early stages not that good, but I think with some good equipment, the damage output from a hunter is insane. Like, I think top 3. Yeah, with warlocks. I think warlocks might be a bit better even. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Not a nice alliance player, wow. Guess after raging so much about it. Kinda helped for some reason. Sounds really nice. No, not level 70 yet. I think the highest one is level 36, maybe. 63, sorry. Guess we can have a few checks here. Let's... I think I saw like level 61 recently. Okay. 62, there we are. Oh, and look who it is. And look who resisted my trap. And again, like, this is not even the decency to die one-on-one. No, there has to be another hunter. It's World of Warcraft. It's a PvP server. What am I complaining? I don't even know. Could have done that better. Pain death, maybe chuck a potion. At least kill the druid with me. Yeah, fuck it. Let's save the potion, I guess. So, are they around here now? That's the question. Looks like some sort of team, like some sort of group, so they might stick around. so might not be the best place for me right now. Although I really would like to do those quests. Good level range, only 6 more bundles. Would be a shame not being able to do them right now. Well, let's see. I also have to... I really have to get some macros going. Like I still click way too much. Like a enraged macro with berserking into bestial wrath and... Please don't tell me I... Oh, right, okay. Is that... Ah, there they are. Don't think I can fight him, to be honest. Yeah, no way. No way, Jose. Guess I can only hope that they are taking another path now. Maybe I should just skip that quest for now. Yeah, might be a good thing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Why are they so aggressive? Like, what's the fucking point, really? Oh well. I mean, I think I know what I do. I might just kill a few pirates around this area, let them do their quest. I could imagine they are really just doing it. Or like, maybe they want to keep me out of there just to do the quest at that area. And then we might rush in later. So far, I would recommend a server. Might be a bit subjective though, but I have a really good time on it. So, from a fun perspective, like it's just like, you know, TBC has failed time and time again. With Corecraft on the horizon, nobody really tried to do anything. Now there's the Gummy Hive, which will probably be an amazing server, and quality-wise, I mean, I think it's safe to say that it will be better than Hellground. But, like you get ahead, like it's a really fluent and fun experience so far, if there are no fucking alliance. But yeah, seriously, it's a really... I have a lot of fun right now, so again, might be subjective, just because I've been waiting for a good TBC experience for a long time now. Oops. I really don't like fighting those warlock-like enemies, especially if the minions won't despawn. I think I will just leave them be. I mentioned this before, like in the stream, the pathing and the mechanics from certain enemies are a bit buggy from time to time. Like, there's no other way of saying it. But yeah, again, it has not been to the point where I didn't enjoy the server or anything, so... I'm really just looking forward to completing the vanilla content, and like right now I'm super motivated to get to the TBC content because it's been so long. It's almost like a tunnel vision. I just want to leave this one, like the vanilla content behind And I'm super excited and super motivated to get to level 60 and or like 58 and start to quest in the Hellfire Peninsula. Again, I really kind of hope that the overall experience, scripting-wise, mechanic-wise, will be a bit better than the current one here in the vanilla content. Again, did a brief short test, and what I did see was okay. Nothing too crazy, but it's just way better than anything currently going around. And for me, as long as the population is stable, as long as the ping is okay, like it's super fluent, and like population is good, ping is perfect, and if the content at TBC is now, if it's above, like even if it's like average, I would be more than happy. So I don't really have too high expectations or too high standards. Oh, come on. So for example, as you can see here, like my pet just casually tanking like, I don't even know, 8 enemies, even with caster enemies who usually, well, cast fireballs that almost one-shot you. So yeah. Like apparently pets are really strong, like defense-wise. And I have the feeling that a lot of the NPCs are undertuned. So, yeah. That's that. By the way, do I not have something like... Just forgot about a bunch of stuff. Thanks for subscribing if anyone has, by the way. I guess I can just keep that one away for today. Alright, okay. Just checking a few things. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Cameron, no 70 yet. Level 62, 63 is currently the highest one. They're like, oh, I think they're currently fighting against this blood elf.
I can't do that yet. It's too far away.
Shit. Might die here. That was pretty bad. Like, that was actually fucking pathetic. I tried to freeze trap the hunter so we could focus on the druid, but just chased way too much on the druid there. That was really bad. Probably killed the paladin as well. Yeah, no chance. I mean, the blood elf was already out of mana, so there was no heal or no stun or anything like that. I played it pretty poorly. Like, I think the raptor, like the enraged raptor from the bestial wrath from the hunter triggered the trap, And of course you can't trap, sleep, fear enraged creatures. So that one completely got to waste, and then yeah, I just got focused down. That was pretty bad. Kinda panicked there. I just I had a bit of a tunnel vision there. I really was like, okay, got to help the paladin. But yeah. And there's one thing I think I'm going to disable now. Can I do this here? Doesn't look like it. I have an add-on that automatically switches the tracking, because later on in the game there's a skill called monster slaying and humanoid slaying, and if you track a certain enemy, then the damage against that enemy will increase. So I have like an auto track, but the thing is, like in TBC it still triggers like a global cooldown, and because of that, most of the time, like if I switch from a beast to a humanoid and vice versa, I can't really use a certain ability because the global cooldown is still going, and that can be a bit irritating from time to time. Don't really need the focus yet, because my, like, the raptor that I have from level 11 did not learn another like claw or bite attack, and I think until I get the ravager at the peninsula I really won't bother with any other mob right now. So it doesn't really make sense for me to invest into more focus regeneration right now. So the thing about Frenzy is that I like to keep it at 80%, because with the attack speed increase for 8 seconds, usually you get like another crit, and 80% usually is enough to have a good uptime, at least by leveling. I would argue that later for raiding or dungeons, should probably max it. We won't get kill command until like level 63, I think. So yeah, +1 damage. I guess that's okay-ish. Spirit bond, is alright. I guess the inspiration is okay. I mean, obviously once you're a dungeon or doing raid or like doing raids, then you really want that. Like it's another reason to take a hunter with you. It's a nice buff. But yeah. Okay, I really hope we can have some progress now, since this alliance do is kinda destroying me right now. I guess if I die one more time, I really will just nope out of this area and maybe focus on Teneris or like on those quests right here. Just hard to judge how long they will take. They might have started with me, and since they are 2, they might not be finished by this point. I'm not too sure though. I guess we will find out. Problem is that I have track humanoids, and if like the druid is in cat form, I can't really spot him. Especially not if he's in stealth, I guess. That's another issue. But yeah. Maybe we are in the clear now. Maybe Maybe this is okay. Just such a delay. Just because some people have to be douchebags. Probably would be almost done with Stranglethorn by this point if it weren't for those two. Could also think about improved aspect, like another one of those skills that you will get guaranteed at like end game for dungeons, for raids, because you hardly will use anything else. But I mean, for now, most of the time I really just use my aspect of the cheetahs, so meh. Guess we only have like a few more points to spend, and then we go into Serpent Swiftness, and then we will have the Beast Within, and then we can continue to spend some points into other trees. Leveling a hunter, like, again. So relaxing. Pet is doing all the work. Mount with, like, the riding skill plus mount around 40 gold if you are, I think, revered. If you are just honored, it might be a bit more. And it's a level 30 instead of 40. Ooh, nice. Okay. Fighting undead. This might be one of those occasions where I'm going to sell a blue item to a vendor, actually. Because to be honest, this will be worth like 2 or 3 gold to the vendor. And like at this level right now, there's no way I will get more than that for such a weapon in the auction house. And you have to also include a fee that you also have to give to the auction house. So if it does not work out, I lose like 50 silver or something. So no, I think I will just sell it. Alright, Ivan, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the kind words. Have a great night. Pasha, if you are still watching, I have a really good time so far on the server. And like, I would highly recommend it. I guess test it out. The thing is, like, you still, even if it's ×2, you still have to invest a lot of time, I guess. It's like still TBC, so it takes a good while until you get somewhere. The only thing I might give you as an advice is really don't get too discouraged by the current state of the vanilla content. The thing is, I really don't want to tell you bullshit. Maybe it won't get better, but from what I've heard and from what I've seen, like, TBC content is far more polished. I mean, this has been a TBC server for a very long time now, I think around 8 years. And they didn't really bother with the vanilla content, and that kind of shows. So if you see any pathing issues or like strange behaviors from NPCs, then I guess it's something that might not be the case once you get to TBC content. I can't guarantee it though. It's like the TBC content, I have to be honest here, like it's by far not like the non plus ultra. Like it has issues, but the population is great, the ping is fantastic, and it's just very fun to play right now. Also, like again, ×2 rates, super fun. I think not too much, not too slow, especially after coming from Elysium. You really don't want to mess with this whole leveling again. Oh, please don't. Ah, shh. Alright, let's get rid of some stuff. Guess this will be something I can sell. But yeah, oh, only 1 gold, 70. Yeah, but I won't be able to get rid of this in the auction house. I'm just going to vendor it. Kinda hurts to vendor a blue item, I guess, but yeah. No one is going to buy that. Okay. So again, what I would always recommend, of course, I mean, it's not really something too crazy or like too crazy of a tip, but like I have on my alternative character, I have a bunch of this raptor flesh, to be honest, raptor flesh and a bunch of other ingredients that I will use for certain recipes later on. So I would always recommend you to have like an bank character for stuff like this, because as you can see, we are already getting kind of maxed out here. And the nice thing is, like, you just pay around, I don't know, 1 silver, maybe sometimes 2 silver to send the stuff away, but you don't really have to accept it on your alternative character, and really can just send it back, and then you won't even have to pay a fee. And I'm going to sell the green hills in this auction house right now. I think I have to divide them first. I never really got into Auctioneer, so I'm using the Auctionator, and yeah, it has a few weak points. Like it's really not that nice to handle. Like it's not that convenient, but it's okay. Like for my purposes, I'm not really a guy that plays the auction house. So just to help me out a bit with putting in auctions and everything. That's all I need. Okay, we are getting close to having enough money for our mount. Probably would already have it if I would sell all the stuff that I got in the bank character. I think I will pay that small visit. Okay, let's see. I'm doing a few quests around here. Das in this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just going to check. Again, I probably already have my mount, so I would like to see how close I am. The thing is, I don't really want to render a bunch of green stuff now just to get to it. Like, as you can see, so much, so much shit. It just it won't really sell right now in the auction house. So I have a bunch of greens and blues and yeah, stuff like this. So this is, for example, this is one of those packages I will just send back. Because like I kind of try to organize my mail in a way that I have certain packages that are really just for storage purposes. And then I really just get them back to my main character. Those, for example. So you have like a mobile bank in that sense. And all of that stuff, my main character won't really need. Maybe the deep rock salt, it was a mistake to take that one. I can also take, and I will return this one as well. And this one. Yeah, just a lot of cash, potential cash in those things. I will probably make this twink right here like a maybe jewel crafter or maybe disenchantress. So I'm not too sure about it yet. But yeah, enough about that. Yeah, I might do the economic stuff and everything like that off screen. Like, or I think I already bored you enough of this, so not really going to get into too much more detail right now. This is something I really can do once I go off stream. I'm just too greedy to vendor all of those screens, even though they are probably worth around 10 gold and I would get my mount from that. Just something I can't seem to do right now. Yeah, Chuchoki, just remember it's ×2, so yeah, I'm still playing quite a bit on the server. I give you that. Oh yeah, thanks for helping out B, Cameron. That's very nice of you. That's exactly... Oh, not that guy again. It's like they are following me, but in some way I'm just way behind. And they are always a bit ahead of me, I guess. Yeah, just /KB, and then it's very easy to set up your hotkeys. I can showcase this right now. KB, and then you have all your... Like, you just hover over your spell. And there you go. Just press the spell you need or you want to bind, and then you should be set. I feel like I'm missing one skill. Weird. I don't like fighting those warlocks. Looks like no one does, and so they they just left them. Okay, interestingly enough, this area is full of alliance players. It's a bit annoying. But maybe they are nice. Maybe I can join forces with him. I guess he wants to get the solid chest, but it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just take it then. He might be in... Oh no, I was about to say he might be in combat though. Also I forget my... Oh, that was really bad. Forget my aspect way too often. To be honest, I was kinda counting on the Alliance player to at least fight with me there. But I guess it was a bit too optimistic. And I forgot to bring meat. Wow. Well, that's pretty bad. Doing a bunch of mistakes right now. Probably because it's getting late and I've been playing for quite some time today. So sorry for this noobish display. Yeah, I don't really like. The thing is, almost all of the enemies on the server are undertuned and really easy to kill, except for minions and some of the caster enemies, and especially like those succubus. And as you might be able to see, like some of them won't despawn when their leader or like their warlock controller, even if they vanished, they still stick around. So you have like those stacks, those clumps of certain minions, and they are just way too hard to fight. Apparently, the stair in Sulfarak is interesting. Everything insta-spawned on our ass, and when we killed, the second wave came instantly. So apparently doing Sulfarak currently on this server is also not so easy. Well, not too sure who attacked who first. I mean, this time around obviously the Blood Elf, but who knows what happened before that. Yeah, that's also one of those bugs. I guess I'm quite happy to like being able to showcase this to you right now. Sometimes if you attack from range, yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. Some of the pathing bugs out, so yeah. Again, really not a perfect server by any means, but it's fun. Yeah, I've been playing sorry, for a really long time today though, so I might stop playing for today and end the stream soonish. I think we still maybe complete 2 hours and then I will leave probably. There should be a giant somewhere around here. I think, yeah, there he is. One of the rare occasions where in the end of TBC the quest actually did not get nerfed. But I think due to the nature of the server and since we are a hunter, we should be able to do the quest still. Okay, it's an annoying song. Yeah, this looks easy. Hey New, thanks for joining. I'm doing great. How about you? Very good point, Chochoki. Just read this. It's been a while since that happened, but indeed, feign death. Viable option for that scenario. Guess that could have screwed with him. But then he or she might have just started to AoE and who knows. Alright. This will give so much EXP thanks to the 2 times, and since this is counted like as an group quest, this will be basically like 4 times normal EXP. Yeah, music is getting worse. If we can still find something remotely enjoyable. Thanks for tuning in, by the way, guys. Like 35 people watching, that's a very good number. Usually I'm around 12, maybe 20 sometimes, so pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, nice. This is eye. One of those items that can take like 30 to 50 minutes before you get it. That is really nice. Oh, I didn't even get a chart. Well, that's stupid then. But I did. Yeah, that's just that's just pretty stupid then. Some shameless self plug in the guild chat never hurts, I guess. Oh, it's like the asshole that keeps killing us. Yeah, no mercy. No mercy for that one. We'll probably try to have some revenge on us. But, yeah. Couldn't resist. Really bugs me though that I don't have any meat with me right now. Very stupid of me. I guess there's a bunch of that stuff in the mailbox, so it works. Okay. Damage output is getting better and better. We did have some issues, like usually I level much faster as well, thanks to the well, when I have like a weapon equipped that actually is fully skilled, but since this is like 146 right now, we have some issues with that. I think I'm going to run from this so my pet won't die, but it might be too late, and if my pet dies here, yeah, shit. Yeah, I have to go back. I will finish the quest around here later. It's not that big of a deal. We have to kill a bunch of pirates anyway, and it was just stupid to don't bring any food with me, but I I can't do it like this.
What brings
Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I've been playing for way too long. Doing one mistake after another right now. Sorry guys. Completely forgot that I set my hearthstone here. Yeah, I think I have to head out for today. Like, I played way too long. Alright. Yeah, we'll make my way back. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, you get to Brill, to the Zeppelin, or to the Blimp, and like takes you to Crom Goal, so it's really no biggie. But yeah, just very stupid and time consuming, I guess. Only 8 happiness from that, so I guess I will
may the eternal sun
give him something better.
Farewell. What are you looking for? Victory.
I think out here there's like a budge, and there we go.
looking for?
Alright, but yeah, while I will feed my pet, I think I'm going to say goodbye for today. It was a fun stream. Thank you very much for everyone watching. Oh hey, then sorry about to leave right now, but yeah, I've, as you can see, like I did a bunch of mistakes in the last few minutes. So yeah, didn't really sleep too much, I guess. But yeah, thank you very much for the subscription as well. Very kind of you, and been a very fun stream. A lot of viewers, a lot of fun interaction, and very chill. So I think I'm going to head out for today. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, leave some feedback, would be much appreciated. Also, if something can be improved, then let me know. Other than that, have a great evening, fun leveling, and I hope to catch you soon with some TBC content. Going to work towards that, so until next time guys, stay awesome and bye.